YouTube, how we doing, family? It's your boy, yo, and this is another episode of the Ballpark Show. I go through every MLB game every day and try and narrow it down to the plays that I personally see the most value in. Today's Monday, August 4th. I have 3 games and 3 props at the end, so stick around. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's recap. Recapping yesterday, we went 1-1. We split our highlighted plays of the day. First, we took the Los Angeles Dodgers and Tampa Bay Rays under 8.5 runs. This one played out exactly how I expected. We saw a pitcher's duel from the jump. Neither starting pitcher allowed a single earned run, and we ended 3-0 Dodgers. Next, we took the Oakland Athletics on the money line against the Arizona Diamondbacks. The A's offense showed up, but Perkins allowed 4 earned runs in the first 3 innings. They kept clawing at it, but the final score was 6-4 Arizona. We're now 4-1 on highlighted plays to start August. Let's get back in that win column and cash number 6 today. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. In our first matchup of the evening, we have the Baltimore Orioles in Philadelphia taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies are minus 206 on the money line, and the total is 9 runs. On the mound, we have Cade Povich going for Baltimore, and we have Jesus Luzardo going for Philly. Povich hasn't impressed me through 13 starts. He has a 5.15 ERA and a 6.33 expected ERA. Regression from where he's currently at is not a good look. Luzardo has decent expected numbers, but he's still going to be a 4.0 ERA guy. Both teams' bullpens have been miserable, and I think we get well above this total. I know the Phillies give me a few runs, and the Orioles actually rank 5th in the league from behind the plate over the last 30 days. I think we see 5-5 by the 7th inning. We're taking the Orioles and Phillies over 9 runs. You can find this one for even money as our first highlighted selection of the evening. Let's move. In our next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers in Atlanta taking on the Atlanta Braves. Brewers are minus 132 on the money line, and the total is 8.5 runs. On the mound, we have Quinn Priester going for Milwaukee, and we have Eric Fedde going for Atlanta. Really, every aspect of this game is a mismatch. Priester's in the better form, has the better expected numbers by far, and I trust him in this spot. Fedde has a 5.79 expected ERA, and against this hot Brewers offense, I think he gives up at least a couple runs. The Brewers offense ranks 2nd in the league over the last 30 days. They also have the bullpen advantage. I do think it's going to end up being a closer one, but we should see something like 4-3 Milwaukee. I say that mainly because I'm seeing some line movement towards the Braves, but I still think the Brewers win it. We're taking the Brewers on the money line as our next selection. Let's move. In our last and final matchup, we have the San Diego Padres in Arizona taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Padres are minus 142 on the money line, and the total is 9.5 runs. On the mound, we have JP Sears going for San Diego, and we have Brandon Pfaadt going for Arizona. Personally, I'm a big fan of Sears' game, and I can't say the same about Pfaadt. Sears has a 4.03 expected ERA, so we should see improvement, and I think his new team backs him up. Pfaadt has a 6.29 expected ERA. That's really bad, and he just allowed 7 earned runs to the Tigers. The Padres have the best bullpen in the league, and I'm seeing their offense starting to heat up and get in that playoff form. I think San Diego wins this one in a big way. We're taking the Padres laying the 1.5 runs. You can find this for plus 120 odds as our second highlighted selection. All right, guys, let's get into the props. We haven't quite found our footing in August, so let's catch fire today. First, we're taking Riley Green of the Detroit Tigers to get 2 or more bases. He's making a ton of hard contact, but he hasn't got on base in 3 straight games. A lot of deep flyouts. He's going to hit a homer soon. Next, we're taking Gunnar Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles to get 1 run or RBI. Without O'Hearn, this is the go-to guy. He's got his average up to a 2.85. He's in good form. Last but definitely not least, we're taking Bobby Witt Jr. of the Kansas City Royals to get 1 run or RBI. Similar to Gunnar, Bobby's the heart of this Royals offense, and I like the matchup against Bayo in a hitter-friendly ballpark like Fenway. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. 4-1 in August. Let's make it 6-1 today. I appreciate your support so much. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, yo! And until the next one, I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.